Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share my current go-to makeup routine, also my skincare routine that I use before and after I put on my makeup, because I just feel like skincare really is important if you do wear makeup regular I could never say that word. Well, and even if you don't wear makeup regularly, basically your skincare is going to affect how your makeup looks. So I wanted to share both. So that is what we're doing today. So let's just get into it. So with my face just washed and clean, I go in with these two serums first, and I will just rub them in. I love the Ordinary products. That's basically all I've been using for my skincare. The other serum I got in a pregnancy box, and yeah, it's just something I added in there. So I will go in with the serum first and just kind of rub that in. I kind of put too much because I kind of can't see. I don't have my mirror in front of me, but I will go in with the serum first. And I do have rosacea, so if my skin looks kind of red, it's normal. It does that as soon as you touch your skin. The next product I go in with is this azelaic acid from The Ordinary. And like I said, I do have rosacea. And this skincare routine that I'm using, this basically helps calm all of that down. It helps with my texture and my redness. It is initially red after rubbing it, but like overnight and stuff, it keeps it nice and calmed down. Not all the way gone, but it does calm it down. So the next thing is my Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA by The Ordinary as well. So these are all mostly Ordinary products, and this is like my simple routine. I really don't like crazy skincare. I just don't have time, honestly, and I feel like these products really do what I need. I know I could probably incorporate more, but for right now, this is what I'm using. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going in with this Mix Easy Eye Cream. I do a couple pumps on my ring finger and then just pat it underneath my eye. This Mix Easy Eye Cream basically comes from a company online where you can go in and make a cream, like face creams and shampoos accustomed to what your needs are for your skin or your hair. So I basically made this eye cream up based on what I needed, and I needed it for like wrinkles and dark circles. So I will leave a link to their website in my description box, and I will also leave I have a code that you can use to get money off for making these. I think it's pretty awesome because you can make it accustomed to your skincare needs. You can also do it with fragrance, without fragrance. I get the one without fragrance because I just have sensitive skin, like I've said. And the reason why I like to use this eye cream so much is because when you're using concealer underneath your eyes, it's really important to hydrate so that you don't get those like cracked lines underneath, or not cracked lines. So you don't get yeah, basically the lines underneath your eyes. You want to fill it all in with moisturizer. So like I said, I will leave the link to their website down below. It is something cool to try, so I do recommend that. Alright, so now that the skin is all nice and prepped, I'm going in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use the color Espresso. So it's not quite black, but it's a really dark brown. And I'm going to go ahead and just fill in my brows. I like the micro pencil because it's so thin and small, and you can get more of a precise brow. And it's not thick, so it's easier to get like a nicer, cleaner line. Once I have my brows filled in, I really don't care about cleaning them up and making them super straight like I used to. I just go in right over with this Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I wouldn't say this is exactly my favorite, but it is something that I'm currently using. I think I want to find one that has color in it, because I think sometimes when I put this on, it kind of smears the brow pencil I put underneath. But I do like this because it keeps your eyebrows in place, especially if you have long brows, and they tend to go wonky. So I just put that on there to lay them down, kind of like hairspray. You can go in with foundation. I'm using the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. This is like, I believe it's a medium coverage, which I'm really liking. I used to really go for like full coverage, but now as I'm getting a little older, I just feel like the more full coverage I try to wear, it just makes my skin look older. So I like to do like a lighter foundation now, and I really like this because it does kind of give you that glow, but it stays pretty, it can stay pretty matte because I have oily skin. I don't mind if it does. I actually do want my foundation to end up being matte because I will just look really greasy at the end of the day. So yeah, it's a good combination. Also, what I like about the NYX foundations, most of them that I've tried, they don't really irritate my rosacea, because a lot of them can irritate your rosacea. So this one does not. The sponge I'm using, I think it's from Real Techniques. Not really sure, I don't remember, but any sponge will do. I like using the sponge rather than the brush. I just feel like it gives you a better coverage, and I do bring it down on my neck. I have a scar here from thyroid surgery, but I don't care about trying to cover it. I just bring it down so that the colors blend in well together. On to concealer. So I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I actually put my concealer out here for my under eyes. So I put it like kind of on my cheekbone, the top of my cheekbone there. I do a little down the middle. I don't do any on the forehead or chin anymore just because I don't want it to be too cakey. So what I'll do is I'll put it on the outer and then bring it in, because I found that if I put it on the inner, I have so much buildup right here and it just looks really cakey, and it'll get in those lines like I said, and it'll just make my under eye look really cracked, and you can see all the wrinkles basically. So if I start from the outside and pull it in, a little bit less gets under here, but enough to also keep it covered and cover up my circles. Immediately after the concealer is underneath my eyes, I want to set it just to fill in those lines. And I'm going in with the Fenty Instant Retouch Powder in Banana. And I really love this one. I actually got a mini version, and I've had it for a while. It actually lasts kind of a long time. So I'm just going to set my under eyes with that. I do go over like the shinier parts of my face, so like my forehead, my nose, my chin, and just barely tapping that in because I don't want to be too cakey, because too much powder can also result in cakiness. I'm going in with bronzer, and I'm using my J.Cat Beauty bronzer palette in the number 2, so it's for medium skin tones, and they do have, you know, like lighter and darker ones than this. I really like this palette. I am going to link everything I used today down below just so you know what it is, and most of this you can get at Ulta or any drugstore, besides like the Fenty and stuff like that. So I will just go a little bit on the cheekbone area and then always do my forehead, because I have an oblong face like that, and I tried to make it more like this, you know, not so long like an egghead. I also like to go on my jawline and kind of pull it down on my neck so we can create that like illusion of a skinny face, you know, something that we don't have. On to blush, I'm going in with my NYX Sweet Cheeks matte blush in the color Bang Bang. I've used this blush forever. I haven't used anything else. It's just my favorite. I probably should try and change it up and do a new color, but I don't want to. I like this one. I put a little too much, so let me just kind of wipe it off. But I just go like right over basically where my bronzer is. I just put it a little bit above that. And if you put too much, you just want to get a clean brush and kind of blend it out. I'm going back into that J.Cat Beauty palette, and look at that. I'm not really a big highlighter person, but then I found this highlighter in this palette, and I love it. I don't wear highlighter usually in the summer because I'm greasy, but I will just put a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones and on the center of my nose. And then once I put that on, I get the clean part of my sponge and I will actually press that into my skin. And this will actually help it'll help the highlighter stay in place. Kind of like stamps it on there, you know? For my eyes, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop Sandstone palette. And let me just show you it so you can see kind of all the colors. I love this palette so much. It is like my go-to. I use it every day. It's such a good neutral palette for like everyday looks. Going in with this color Vortex, and I'm just gonna start my crease, you know, just to kind of get some dimension in there. And it's a really light tone. It's like a perfect neutral transition shade. Right now I'm going in with Spring Valley, and I'm just gonna pat that on with a flat brush. Shimmer shades look better applied with the finger. Something about the warmth of your finger, it really makes like the shadow shine more. So I'm just gonna pat that over the eyelid. I really like to keep my makeup simple, so I will just go in with this grounded color on the outer corner just to kind of shape the eye a little better. So I'll put that on the outer corner just to kind of give my eye a little bit more shape and dimension. Onto eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner of all time is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I feel like the felt tip, I think this is a felt tip. No, it's actually a brush tip. But I feel like it's really friendly to use, if that's the right word. Especially if you're a beginner, an expert, whatever. I'm getting ready to put my lashes on, but before I do that, I just want to go in with this thin coat of mascara. And this telescopic L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara is my favorite. I haven't found anything else that I like more. So I just want to put a little layer, because if I put too much mascara and then I put my lashes on top, they tend to feel even heavier throughout the day. And then I am going to put it on my lower lash line. I just love the way lashes look. I'm not over the lashes yet. And plus my little lashes are pathetic. Lashes that I'm using are Kiss Demi lashes, and I just got them in like a big pack. They fit my eye well. They are lightweight. They're not too heavy throughout the day, so that's why I like them a lot. And of course I just use the same Duo black glue to apply these. Bam. Very last is the lips. So this is my favorite combo. It's the Colourpop Lippie Pencil in the color, or the name, BFF number 3. And I will use that to just kind of line the lips here. Then I go over with this L'Oreal Paris Matte Lip Crayon, and the color is, I think it's like Très Chic or something like that. Just over that. Sometimes I will just leave it like this and leave it like a matte look, because when I put gloss on, it's hard to wear like masks if I'm going somewhere. If I do want to wear a gloss over, I'll use this Colourpop Lux gloss in the color, the name is Cross Street. And I feel like these 3 products together just really work for like a neutral, it's kind of like a brown neutral lip. There we go. And I feel like they make my lips look bigger. Alright, so that is the finished look. I feel like this is a good neutral, go-to, everyday kind of look. Just glowy, brown kind of person look. I wanted to share that with you guys because I really do love all these products, and if you're similar skin tone to me, you might like them as well. Okay, my baby needs to eat. I'm getting nauseous, but thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!